Yo, welcome back to Radiant Rips. I'm Clay, and today I have a really exciting video for you guys. I hope. I mean, I'm opening Pokemon cards, so anything can happen. It can be great, it could also suck. There has been a surge, pun intended, of surging sparks. I have found so much of this product lately, and it's starting to pile up, so I really want to open some of it. I think we're going to start with the booster box. I'm still really hoping to find that special illustration rare Pikachu picture, probably right here. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's jump right in. I've already opened a couple of these boxes, and again, I've been saying this a lot lately, but this is one of those sets that I haven't had a whole lot of luck with. I gotta stop opening sets like this, I guess. But when they're easy to find, it's hard to not get them, because you never know when you're not going to be able to find something anymore. I mean, I feel like it does happen frequently. Oh man, I am all over the place today with these cards. They're sticking together. They're upside down. This is not a good sign. Not that it was packed wrong, I just grabbed them wrong. All right. If the first pack is any indication of whether or not we will be getting something big, then that was a great start, because like the last pack, I typically don't get much on the first pack either when I open big boxes like this. So may luck continue to be in our favor. All right. The code card was upside down, but I did figure out how to keep the cards right side up. I'm sorry. It's been an interesting couple of days. So I will probably insert another picture here. Right here. Check it out. I totally forgot to grab the cards that are up there right now, but I was going to shoot a video last night. Half of my kids are at science camp with my wife, so I have been alone. Nice. With my younger kids, and I was going to shoot a video last night, but I just decided, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to open some packs. I need just some time to myself, and that's upside down as well, man. And I opened a Charizard Ultra Premium Collection, the new Phantasmal Flames one. Ooh, that's nice. The centering is atrocious, but that's a nice hit. Anyway, I opened up that, and as soon as I pulled those cards, I was like, I can't believe I didn't record this. That's terrible. I feel like that happens a lot lately, though. I've been trying to record every time I open cards, and it gets difficult because I open a lot, and sometimes it's tough to set up cameras, microphone, you know. I've got kids, so sometimes nothing there. Sometimes I can't like really talk, or like it's not going to look good because they're in the background making noise, you know, stuff like that. So but yeah, I was like, that was the box to record if I was ever going to record something big. All right. I have not pulled this card, but I did buy this card off of a friend. I love the artwork. Although the rainbow edges are just giant fake outs for that Pikachu. But I love me some good ghost type Pokemon. I don't know if I've ever said anything about this on the channel, but my favorite Pokemon of all time is actually the Gengar I was gonna, I don't know why I said the Gengar. I was going to say my favorite card at the same time as my favorite Pokemon. My favorite card is the Sabrina's Gengar from. Man, we're getting a lot of good hits in this box. I can never remember if it's Gym Heroes. I think it is, but the like non-hollow. It's such a shame that they didn't make a hollow version of it, where he's just like, and the moon is behind him. Such a great card. I know there are others that have significantly more value, but that has always been my personal favorite Gengar card. I actually pulled the alt art from Fusion Strike myself, and I got it graded, and I got a 10. And we hit some financial struggles, and I had to sell it, which bums me out because it's like doubled in price since then too. And I sold it for a good amount. I sold it for like 1,500, something like that. Funny story too, while I continue to open Surging Sparks, is I had actually bought a bunch of Fusion Strike booster packs, and like 7 or 8 of them from a Target. I'm burping now, excuse me. And nothing there. And I opened like all of them except for 2. And I set the other 2 aside. I don't know if I just didn't have time to open them. There's not really a reason for me not opening them. I just didn't get around to it for some reason. And they legitimately sat in a box by my desk for at least 6 months, maybe longer. And then one day I saw them in there and I was like, hey, you know what? I should open these. And I'm not even kidding. The first one of 2 had that Gengar VMAX, the alt art. And I just remember being like, oh my gosh, this thing's just been sitting here like unprotected, and it was nuts. I think that was one of the first like big hits that I had, because I've always been into Pokemon, but I started getting back into it around the end of Sun and Moon, and really started getting back into it around the time of like, I don't know, Darkness Ablaze, that era. So like Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike was like the next couple of sets after that. And I had bought some nice hits, or this, I had bought some nice cards that somebody else had pulled. We'll phrase it that way. There is the fake out Pikachu. I have gotten this in every single ETB and booster box that I have opened. I don't know why I bother putting it in a sleeve. I don't think they're worth that much, and I've got about 17 of them, no lie. But you never know what's gonna take off next. I feel like the newest like crazy news is, have you guys heard of that guy that is buying all of the Kabuto first edition, is it Fossil? Just like a basic card that's probably worth honestly like $3 or $4, but he's buying them all up, and he's got like over 1,800 or something ridiculous like that. And the price, people have started to notice there's a shortage because he holds so many of them that legitimately the price has started to skyrocket. And I think the last time I checked, I want to say that they were now between $30 and $40 for just like a lightly played Kabuto first edition. Like that's wild. Hey, this is a nice hit. I really like this card. I pulled this card the other day for the first time, and I turned around and sold it. I really want to have one for my collection, but these do pay a little bit right now. So I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing with that. Again, I know I've mentioned it before. The link is below if you are interested, but I do sell cards, and I am not a scalper. I don't overcharge. I'm really not trying to like make a living off of selling Pokemon cards. I just don't want to keep them all. There's a lot of bulk, and there's a lot of nice cards that just aren't my cup of tea. So definitely check that out, because I don't overcharge. And that's not just me saying that. I don't overcharge, and I've got hundreds of reviews that are all positive. So definitely check that out if you're looking to buy some cards. I keep thinking maybe if I'm just talking and not really paying too much attention to these, I'll pull that Pikachu, but doesn't seem to be working. I'm about halfway through this box already. I've had some decent hits. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy with the turnaround, but I want Pikachu. I know it's supposed to be the hardest card in the set to pull, but good grief. I know a lot of people personally that have had trouble pulling this card. And I think that some sets are just like that, you know? Like, I'm still chasing the Mega Charizard EX from Phantasmal Flames, but that set is new and I still haven't opened that many packs. But this box has 36 packs, so that'll probably push me to having opened over 200 Surging Sparks packs. And I still don't have that Pikachu. Pika-P. Maybe this is the pack right here. It is not. Maybe that should be my new motto for the show. Here it is right here. It is not. All right. Can we get one more? I mean, I'll take more than one, but can we get at least one more big hit? Well, there it is. There's probably our last big hit of the box. That's a decent card, though. It's nice looking. Here we go. Hey! A nice gold card. Although the centering is really bad on this box. I've noticed like almost all the cards are just bottom heavy and leaving very, very little wiggle room at the top. Last pack. A little bit of magic. Can we get the Pikachu? Nope. Again, another last pack that has failed me. No surprise there. As I've mentioned multiple times, I don't do well. So let's see. We got some good hits though in this. I do like a lot of these cards. And it's always fun when you pull stuff you have not pulled before. Like, I have not pulled this. I have not pulled this. And I've also not pulled the Flapple. These are nice. Got a couple others, like the Secret Rare and some nice EX cards that I didn't have enough sleeves for in the moment. But, yeah, that was a pretty successful box. No, it didn't have the Pikachu, but honestly, at this point, I just don't think the Pikachu's real, and I think all of the other videos are just making fun of me for pulling the Pikachu. So, thank you guys for watching. I do still have this. I am going to save it for later so that I can open Surging Sparks again on the channel. Please, though, like and subscribe this video and check out the channel. There's probably going to be stuff below. We have a ton of other content. It's not just opening trading cards and Pokemon. We have short films, cooking shows, video games, gameplay, reviews, tutorials. We have drinking recipes for those above 21. We have murder mysteries. The only thing we don't have is like how to sew videos because no one likes sewing. If you like sewing and you're here, the algorithm is messing with you pretty bad. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and we will keep looking for those big pulls.